Hello and welcome to Flashes of Light with Brother Barracuda once again. Today I'm going to redo the drinking tip video. The first one's a little wordy. We're going to simplify this. Drinking tips are important because a lot of young people are constantly ruining their lives and disqualifying themselves from their own futures just because they're trying to sort of have fun and it doesn't really work. So just pay attention. The first important tip is you got to make sure that you're cool. All right, that's what drinking's all about. You're supposed to drink because you want to relax and be a cooler person and then have fun like cool people do. But it doesn't work if you're constantly drinking and becoming a dick or someone that people don't like. So if that happens, it means that drinking is probably not really your thing and you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Number two, you got to watch out because alcohol is poison, and you're not supposed to drink too much of it because it makes you look bad and it makes you sick, and the hangover the next day makes you kind of useless, and nobody really thinks that's cool. They might act like it, but they don't. Third, more importantly, violence. You got to keep in mind that when you drink, the chances of getting into a fight are much, much higher. And if you do kick some dude's ass in public, it's going to make people uncomfortable. And even if it's for a good reason, if you're wasted, people are going to assume it's not for a good reason. And then, of course, the only other option in this case is probably getting beat up in public because you're drunk. It's not cool. Don't do it. Also, you got to keep in mind that drinking isn't supposed to be cheap. Most people want to drink as cheap as possible because they want to drink as much as possible, but that's what alcoholics do. And alcoholics are people who have addictions, and addictions are something for weak people. So you have to really not expect alcohol to be cheap because you're not supposed to drink a shitload of it anyway. It gets in the way of all sorts of important stuff. Also, don't travel. Like the whole idea of drinking and then you get all adventurous and you want to go places and see stuff. And of course, there's always somebody who wants to drive, or there's always somebody who wants to go on public transportation. And then you find yourself in a group of obnoxious idiots that nobody likes, or even worse, in the back seat of a car with a drunk driver. You're supposed to be the kind of person who says, no, why can't we just hang out here? Because if you and your friends can't entertain each other when you get drunk, then they're not really your friends. And are you really supposed to be letting your guard down and getting wasted, with people who aren't your friends? You're kind of inviting problems that you don't really need. You know, um, Also, don't keep drinking. You're supposed to drink like a certain measured amount of alcohol. You're supposed to get drunk enough to try and enjoy yourself. So like if you drink like, a liter of beer, just drink it like a man. Don't drink it like a girl, just don't sip on it, just really pound it. Get wasted. Just waste it enough and then like do something cool. Tell a joke, make a friend. I don't know, do what you really really want to do that you don't do when you're not drunk. Try that. That way you get drunk and then like you allow yourself to kind of sober up. So you get like a second chance to decide whether or not you want to totally waste the night. And you need to give yourself some time, find a place to go, keep yourself kind of safe. Because if you're wasted in public, the cops might beat you up, or muggers might beat you up, or you just have all these opportunities to lose stuff. Try to not do that. Um, Also, stick to beer because beer is a lot easier to predict and control. But if you're gonna, start drinking wine and hard liquor, especially when you're doing it for the wrong reasons, because you're trying to like escape your problems or escape from yourself in some way, yeah, when you drink all that wine and liquor, it just gets the best of you, and you're basically just volunteering yourself for a really shitty night. With that said, oh yeah, there's also one other thing about getting laid. You gotta really, really kind of not make that the focus of your drinking. If you have to drink to get the courage to talk to women, then the only ones you're gonna talk to when you're drunk are the most dangerous ones that are gonna fucking ruin your day, your month, your year, maybe your life. So try and get laid on a sober tip, and if you're gonna, get drunk for that, come on, man. Expect trouble, expect problems that you might not be able to control. With that said, I guess my time's up. Have a nice day, guys.